Thank you for joining Wars of the Rosies as we conclude with part 52, The Widow Among Strangers, from Book the Second, The Practice of the Mystic Tie by Albert G. Mackey. Part 52, The Widow Among Strangers. The venerable Salem Towne, whose name has, for almost a half a century, been identified with all that is good and intellectual in Freemasonry, related the following anecdote to Brother Finley M. King. In 1822, I visited Savannah, Georgia. On the vessel from New York, I became acquainted with a family named Weston. The man was a master mason, a blacksmith, an industrious, honorable man, but poor. Immediately upon his arrival, he was taken with a fever and died. After his burial, the masons of the place called upon his widow, and, acquainting themselves with the fact of her destitution, they decided that it would be better for her to return to her friends. The lodge was called, the case carefully considered, an appropriation made for the purpose. Other lodges in the vicinity contributed to the same generous cause, and a liberal sum was thus secured. This enabled the brethren to hire a hack to send her to Savannah, and thence by ship to New York. The money was put into my hands, and I took charge of the family. I accompanied her as far as Troy, New York, and left her in the house of a cousin I found there. Thus far I had defrayed all her expenses, by sea and land, and on parting with her, I paid over the balance of the charity fund, as received from the Georgia brethren for her removal, just $100. This was Masonry, a single instance, a practical exemplification of the true spirit of Masonic principles. Never did I witness a more grateful being than that woman was, and, if she still lives, it is to send a widow's prayer back on the wings of thought to the houses of her distant benefactors. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.